And unarusesa venda and every tribe that is tuned in. Welcome to another special, dazzling, marvelous, elegant, beautiful show of Celebrity Couch Edition. And ladies and gentlemen, the making of art in visuals continues today with a multi-award winning gospel artist. Ladies and gentlemen, Takie Rofhiwa. How are you, sir?
Nah, I'm good, thanks. How are you?
I'm okay. Thanks for honoring the invitation, man. It's a pleasure to have you here.
You're welcome.
Before we continue, man, when you arrived here, I was fascinated about your body structure. Nazunenda social media and TV, of course. It's my first time meeting you, and I guess it's your first time seeing me, of course. Am I the first one? Anenda Uri, are not people intimidated by your body or by who you are?
No, actually, I think a lot of people, when I meet them, they actually say, "How can you are short?" You see, so I think a lot of people that see me on TV, they think I'm quite tall or I don't know. But when they meet me, all of them, they're like, "Can't you are short?"
So the thing with me, there is no way I'm asking if people are not intimidated. When you arrived, the way you were walking, it showed, or maybe you are emphasizing a soldier walk or something like that. That's why I'm asking, are not people intimidated?
No, I don't think so. I mean, I just got off the car and we were having a long drive. So obviously I needed to stretch a little bit. But I'm sure if you meet me at the mall, I probably don't walk like that. You see,
I get you, man.
I've never really met anyone who was intimidated by me.
And even by your voice.
No,
your voice
not
is a
at
bit
all.
broad.
Not at all. No, I have a husky voice when I speak, so
A sexy one for ladies.
No one has ever, no lady has ever told me that.
Come on.
You see, so
come on, Takie.
You see, I'm serious. There's no lady who has ever told me, unless if I'm singing.
Sure.
But when I'm talking, I don't think they don't like my voice.
I get you, man. A lot of people, of course, know you, but in the car, this entertainment thing. Back then, you were well known, Kadu, Takie Rofhiwa, but now you're running solo. For people that maybe don't know you, of course, many people know you. Almost everyone knows you. But for people that don't know you, who is Takie Rofhiwa?
Well, I was born and bred at Hamucha. The next village in the Hamucha. So from primary until I passed my matric. I was like at the same village, until I passed and went to Joburg. So I grew up in a Christian family. Obviously, I was raised with Christian values, though when you go out, you're trying to learn a few things, but when you come home and you are doing things that you are not taught at home, then it's a problem.
So you deciding to be Christian also because your parents are Christian. Was you wanting it because you wanted to or because your parents forced you to?
I was not forced to.
Okay.
I think that's one thing that I like about my parents or the way they brought me up. They never forced me. Going to church obviously was a must, but I don't think they really forced us to go to church. You see, if you're not going to church, well, we will see you when we come back, but you won't be at home. So but I thank God because even though sometimes you may find another way, but because you were brought up in a Christian way, you always know the right way of doing things. So that's really was so. For me, it was a personal decision also.
How many were you? Or how many are you?
Kids.
Siblings.
Well, we are 5. I've got 2 older brothers and I've got 2 younger sisters. So I'm the middle child with all the middle children syndrome that you know of. So I'm also like that. I'm not different from any middle child.
And you are the only celebrity from your family?
If you want to call it that, but I don't think I'm a celebrity.
Come on.
But yeah, I'm the only famous one.
What do you mean you're not a celebrity?
No, I'm famous.
Yeah,
I'm famous, but I'm not a celebrity, and I'm the only one who sings.
According to you, what's the difference between a celebrity and a famous person?
A famous person is someone that people know, and you can be famous without being a celebrity. There's a lot of famous people that you know, that you grew up with at home. And they are famous for certain things. Some are famous for wrong things. Some are famous for the right things. But fame is fame. Do you get what I'm saying? If fame comes, it comes. Being a celebrity is you can be a celebrity while you are not really famous. Yes,
in what way?
There's a lot of celebrities that I know that are not famous. It's because they live a celebrity life.
Give me two.
I cannot mention names. I'm not allowed to do that. Copyright and all of that. You get what I'm saying?
I will bleep that out.
So I'm just famous. I don't live a celebrity life. I don't have celebrity friends. I don't go to celebrity places. There is nowhere where I cannot go because of who I am. Once there are certain places where you cannot go because of who you are, then you are a celebrity. You get what I'm saying? But I can go anywhere. Right now I'm going to the villages. I'll be singing there because I'm not a celebrity. If I was a celebrity, there were gonna be certain places where I would like, no, I can't come there. No, my status does not allow me to come there. That's when you are a celebrity and living a celebrity life, rightfully so.
Mara, does it have to do with morals, or maybe you still humble yourself for it? I can still go to this place even though I'm a celebrity.
No matter how humble you are, if you are a celebrity, you are a celebrity, and there are certain things you cannot do or certain places you cannot go. Let me give you one celebrity, or one most important celebrity in South Africa right now, and who is our president, Mr. Ramaphosa. I don't think he can go anywhere because of the status. So celebrity life is a status.
Mara, can we regard our president as a celebrity?
Yeah, he's a celebrity. He's the most important celebrity in South Africa. He cannot go anywhere. You can't see him with everyone. That is a celebrity.
Mara, I think that's because he is the president of South Africa.
Exactly. So he's a celebrity because he's the president.
I tell you what, from today onwards, you are a certified celebrity.
No, not at all. If I was a celebrity, I wouldn't be here.
What do you mean?
So I'm here because I'm sure there are certain celebrities maybe you've tried to have and they are not here.
No, not necessarily.
So you've not reached out to celebrities?
I've reached out, just that time and venue. Because I carry most of the times I ask them to come to the studio.
Thank you.
Yes.
Time and venue.
Yes.
Thank you.
But they can all tell me, you can come this side.
Exactly. That's what makes a celebrity. You can't go certain. You were not listening to me. I said if you are a celebrity, there are certain places you cannot go. Certain things you cannot do. So that makes you a celebrity. Come to me. That's when I'm a celebrity. But if I came here, then I'm not a celebrity. So I think let's close it there. I'm just famous.
But this is a media house after all.
Yeah, no. I accept that. Yes, but like I'm saying, if I was a celebrity, believe me, I know celebrities.
I get you, man. Growing up in the dusty areas of Amucha, how was life back then, especially in school? How was life back then?
No, I grew up as a shy young man. I was very shy. I didn't have a lot of friends. I think I chose 2 friends and I stuck with those friends up until now. 2 as in 2 people only? Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. 2 guys were my friends who were from the same village.
Okay.
So we grew up together from primary, from A until we passed matric. Those were my friends. So I was a shy person, but my life was school, soccer, and when I get home, then I do music with my homemade instruments. So that was my life.
Let's share with those people. What are those people?
Yeah. I don't think it's fine to mention names, man. I didn't talk to them. I didn't brief them that I will talk to them on social media or on a podcast. So yeah, I'm not gonna mention them. They know themselves. They are still my friends.
Who's your PR manager?
Yes, myself.
Hey, you're very good with it, Chief. Hey, you're very good with your PR.
No, the thing is, if you mention names, you never know. If someone just mentioned my name at a place where I know they're making money, then I must get a share. Yes. So yes, because that's copyright.
Yeah, Mara, you're right. Mara, for the sake of this podcast, let's excuse that for today.
Yeah. So let's excuse the names. Yeah.
No, I mean let's excuse the fact we're not gonna say names for the sake of the podcast.
Okay, fine. If there's a need to say a name that I know it won't give me a problem, I will.
Okay. Okay. Yeah. And then in school, you mentioned you were a soccer player and you were just doing music. Yeah. How did that come about, this music thing? Because of course, I believe after the interviews that I've done with many people on this podcast, they always tell me the story or it came in church. Yeah. When they were singing Kazibende and all stuff. Yeah. How did your path started or come about?
Well, it started at home. I was not at church. I went to church because I had already started doing music. It just started at home. My dad would come back with some musical instruments from church, and he would teach me how to play. And
he's also a musician?
He was at church, though, not an established musician. Okay. You see, so then I would just play my own homemade instruments, record myself on a cassette recorder at that time. So that's how the music started. And then when my dad passed on, that's when I decided to join the worship team at church. So I joined the worship team because I was already doing music.
Oh, okay. Yes, and how old were you that time?
I was 15 years old.
Oh, okay. What happened to him, if you don't mind sharing?
No, he died on a car accident.
Oh, okay, okay. Yeah. And your mom?
My mother is still alive.
How's your relationship with her?
She's my mother.
For the sake of saying she's your mother, or
no, come on, man. She's my mother.
Oh, great helping. She's
my mother. She gave birth to me, so I honor my mom.
Yeah, that's too lovely. That's too lovely, man. You did mention, you started music when your father used to come back with instruments. Yeah, of course. Yeah. But then the fact you decided to go through the gospel path. Yeah. For sure, something must have triggered your mind. Yeah. Or I want to do it in this way. Yeah. What made it
for me to do gospel?
Yeah, or gospel to be specific.
Yeah, well, for me, gospel music for me it's a calling. I always tell people that I don't think I can preach in terms of talking.
Have you ever tried it?
I've tried it and I can't go over 5 minutes because I'm one person who likes to get into the point. So if I've got 5 points and 5 points takes 30 seconds each, it means in 2.5 minutes I'll be done. You see, so I can't like expand like other people do. So I preach through my music. So so that's why I believe for me gospel music is a calling. Okay. It's not just about music. I've tried to do other kinds of music. When I went to studio, I tried to do like R&B, and I could feel that it's not me. It's not in me. Like I just felt like I don't sound right. Like you see, so that's when I decided to stick to.
What about hip hop?
God has called you to do.
Have you tried hip hop?
No, I can't even I can't rap, man. I can't.
But this gospel, what I mean, gospel hip hop.
Yeah, no, I know, but I can't. Unfortunately, I don't have that talent.
And you have never tried it also?
I've tried to like maybe at home by myself, but I know.
Do you still remember maybe some of the lines that you once tried gospel hip hop?
No, I've never tried it professionally. So it was just me trying at home, seeing if I have a talent, and I realized that I know.
Can we be the judges? Can you try to rap? Can we be the judges?
No, I'm not. I've tried at home alone. It didn't work. I'm not gonna try in public.
You didn't want to embarrass yourself.
Try in public. No. You see, now the people are gonna cut that clip only, and they don't mention that I was trying, and they go and post it and like, yeah, here's Takie trying to be able. You know how social media is.
Yeah, I know.
So let's leave it for the shower.
I know. After matric, you said you went to Joburg.
Yeah.
Was that because of school or you went there for other reasons?
I was going to school. I was going to tertiary.
Okay.
Yeah. So yeah.
What were you studying?
I studied information technology.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I'm a qualified IT specialist.
Oh, okay. I didn't know about that.
Yeah.
And after that, you went to work for any IT company, or you were just like?
Yes, I did work for. There was a company called Spornet. But now I think it's a one company with Transnet. Yeah, so I worked there for a year and a half. I started with an internship, obviously as an IT specialist. Then worked there for a year, and then after that, I just felt like I wanted to do music.
Ivan, you quit it because you wanted to do music.
Yeah.
And that time, of course, you were not taekwondo.
I was taekwondo.
Is it?
Who was I?
No. No.
Yeah, well, no one knew me at that time.
Okay.
I was just singing at church.
Okay.
I was just singing at church, but the talent was there.
And what made you so sure? I think this is what I want to do.
I was still young. I was 20 years old. I had the time to take a risk. So for me, it was like, you know what? Do it. If it doesn't work for the next 2-3 years, I go back and look for a job. You see, so Kanti, I was following my purpose. I was following my calling, and here I am.
Hey, Chief, you're a risk taker, Chief.
At that time, I could take a risk because I was still very young.
Now you can't take a risk anymore.
Now there are 2 boys that looks up to me that I have to work and support. You said I have to support other people also. So now I have to take minimal risks. You see, and now it's 20 years later than when I took that risk.
Makes sense. It makes sense. Yeah. Oh, I didn't know. I didn't know you had to quit music. I mean, you had to quit your job because of that. I mean, that's a very uncalculated risk because you never know how this thing can work, especially with the industry.
Exactly.
And I bet that time music was not a thing for Nanazino.
Well, yeah, it was not because we were doing promotions at shopping centers.
There were no Spotify.
Taxi ranks. No, all of these things were very limited to us. Yeah.
When you first ventured into this music industry, how was it easy or hard for you, Uri, you Nikono Digester, to be where you are now or today?
Well, it was not easy at all, especially in Muvenda. First of all, at that time, 20 years ago, Nichkoimbanga Chivenda, no Zulu person, Xhosa person, Sotho was willing to listen to Chivenda.
You've been doing this thing for 2 decades?
Yeah, I've been in the music industry for 20 years.
Taki, how old are you?
I'm 41 years old.
Oh, yes. Konja, last year you did your...
Yeah, no, I mean, it's public knowledge, so I can't hide it anymore.
Yeah, my apologies.
Yeah, before last year, I used to hide my age. But last year, I had to celebrate my 40th, so now everyone knows how old I am. Yeah, so I've been doing music for 20 years. And yeah, it's like people were not really willing to listen to it.
It's gospel after all.
Yeah, but I think now everyone is interested in each vendor. I don't know if it's because we have a vendor president or what, but almost everyone wants to learn vendor. And some of my most biggest songs are vendor songs. You see, so that was the limit, and that was the challenge coming up in the industry. So people wouldn't take us serious because of much vendor. But one thing I can tell you is that me and Rofhiwa, I think we were one of the few artists in South Africa that were really doing proper quality music. We just didn't get the airplay because Rakwe much vendor. But I still believe that we were one of the best gospel artists in South Africa.
And no airplays includes our radio station.
Even our radio station, we had to go at some point, and they told us they don't have our music, and we asked to go into the library. They allowed us. That was the mistake they did. Once we got into the library, we looked for our music, and we found our CDs there. And we're like, yes, our CDs. They're like, yeah, but we must make sure of the quality. Let's go to the radio. We played the one CD that they were playing, which was from a famous gospel artist. After that, take it out. Let's put our CD. Then we put our CD there. Our quality was better than that one. From then, that's when they started playing our music.
Who were you communicating to that time? I mean, who was the person at the radio station?
It was the librarian, the person who was in charge of the library.
Oh, Mzansi.
I think you are very young. This is 20 years ago. How old are you?
I'm old. Yeah.
Exactly.
I'm old enough.
Exactly. You see, so by that time, the librarian was a different person.
Oh,
yeah,
okay.
It was not the one who's doing it now.
Who accommodated you when you first ventured into this music industry?
In which way?
No, I mean, who showed you the way? Or this is what we do. This is how we record music.
Bro, we found our way. It was just me and Rofhiwa finding our way. We didn't even have, right now, you know, people have got fans, they've got fan groups, they've got all of that. We didn't have. We were going to shopping centers, we were going to taxi ranks. So we found our way. We didn't really have a mentor. At that time, I remember we even approached the late Vuyo Mukwena to mentor us. But I think he couldn't relate because we were more in the streets.
Wait,
and he was already an established artist.
Vuyo Mukwena is the newsreader?
Exactly, that's why I said you are young.
Oh, okay, yes. I don't know him. I don't know.
Yes, if you don't know Vuyo Mukwena, then you don't know gospel. He's one of the most legendary gospel artists in South Africa. Actually, he was called the king of gospel.
But at least I know Dr. Benjamin Dube. I know yourself. Yeah. I know Mama Rebecca Malobe.
Yeah. So if you know Mama Rebecca Malobe, she used to sing alongside Vuyo Mukwena.
Oh, okay.
He's the guy with the big voice.
Okay.
So he was called the king of gospel.
Do you remember your worst moment that you had while you were doing this promotion things?
I don't think so, man. We used to enjoy it. I think the worst moment would be maybe for us to go and do a promotion and maybe not sell a lot of CDs like we would have wanted. Maybe we go to a place expecting to sell 100 CDs and you only sell 10 or 5. Then that would be the worst moment. But we would laugh about it. We were just having fun. We were young. We were just doing what we loved. So I don't think I would say there is any worst moment, honestly.
In that time, your parents are not bothering you. Why are you not working? Why are you doing these music things?
Well, I don't think so. I think they just understood that they've got a different child.
How did you convince them? Because I'm sure it was not easy.
I didn't even have to convince them. I just told them what I wanted to do. You see? Honestly, I didn't have to sit them down. I'm like, yeah, please allow me to do music. No, I just told them, by the way, I'm doing music and I'm going to record. And then when I recorded my first album, I took it to them. Like, this is my first album. So they knew that the talent was there. So, you see, honestly, I don't, even if they wanted to give me a hard time, but because I had already made the first step, I think maybe it didn't make it easy for them.
I feel as my parents, you were not going to do it, Chief.
Yeah. Well, I understand, and I think they probably would have done the same if I had gone and asked for permission.
Yeah.
You see, so some things you just have to act.
I get you. Takie Rofhiwa, how did that come about? Where do you met with Rofhiwa?
Yeah, like I said, when I started my first album, he's the one who was producing it in studio. So that's how we started working together when he does his album. Obviously, when I'm doing my album, we'll do one song together.
But before that, how did you guys meet? Where did you meet?
We met at church.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, we were singing together at church, okay. in Johannesburg.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. I'm not a Pretoria guy. I'm a Joburg guy.
Okay.
Yeah, so we met at church in Joburg.
Okay.
You see, yeah, so, and then he started producing my albums. We started doing songs together. So he would do an album and feature me on one song. I do an album, feature him in one song. And then when we were at Taxi Ranks promoting, then when we do those songs that we do together, then they got so much attention. That's when we realized, I think let's probably just do an album together and see how people received it. And people received us more than before. That's why a lot of people, they don't know that I started before Takie Rofhiwa. They don't know that Rofhiwa started before Takie Rofhiwa. And we came together because we were already artists doing solo albums. The duo thing came because we were featuring each other. Yes, but now everyone started knowing us as a duo than as solo artists. That's how it came about.
Makes sense. It makes sense. And that was a powerful duo, eh?
Yeah, exactly. I think it was, if not the best, one of the best gospel duos in South Africa.
100%. Yeah. Do we have many duos actually in gospel music? Because I only know...
No, not really.
We don't have, no?
Yeah.
Because I can also think of one.
Yeah. If we have duos, it's a husband and a wife. Besides that, I know we don't have a lot of duos.
I get you, man.
Yes, yeah.
With that duo, of course, many people knew you because of that thing.
Yeah.
How did it impacted your life? How did it played a role in your music career?
Well, obviously, it brought me to a place where a lot of people didn't know me, and now they knew that there's a guy called Taki. But at that time, well, when they know Taki, there must be a surname, and the surname was Rofhiwa. If they know Rofhiwa, there must be a surname, and the surname was Taki. So people couldn't separate us, you see. So, but I think it was very important for us to go through that phase, because it has brought us where we are, and it has made me the artist that I am now. So, Take Rofhiwa, for me, that's legendary, man. You can.
Mara, how did it come to an end? Because that was very legendary, as you're saying.
It has not come to an end because we are both still alive. You see, if maybe one of us was no longer alive, then yeah, we could say that no, the duo thing has ended. But we're still alive. We can still decide to come together, and it's something that every time we meet, we talk about. To say, you know what, let's find time and see if we can do another album together. You see, so, but we still feature each other. If you go to my latest album, Rofhiwa is there. Yeah. If you go to his latest album, I am there.
My thing is
still working together.
My thing is the duo is not there anymore.
Yeah, the duo is there. Okay. Like I said, if you go to Rofhiwa's latest album now, you will find the duo.
Okay, let me rephrase the question. Yeah. You guys used to run like Takie and Rofhiwa.
Yes.
Now it's just Rofhiwa. Of course, you in your music.
Remember, I started as Taki, and he started as Rofhiwa. Yeah. Then we came together and formed Take Rofhiwa. Okay. And then we're still continuing as solo artists. Yeah. The way we started. Yeah. So Take Rofhiwa is still there. It was there before. It's still here. Yes.
Your PR skills are very good, Chief.
Yes. No, we're still there. That's why we still do songs together.
Okay. Yeah. No, let me leave that. Yeah. I get you, man. You have done some quite of a few things in this journey, solo, of course. Yeah. Having to being a full-time gospel artist, what can you say it has done to your life that you will forever be grateful?
It has taught me faith, to live by faith, and not to live by my own means. There's a verse that says, "Many are the plans of a man, but
which God," one is that?
I'm quoting a verse, unless if you know it. But
I want to know which one is that.
No, it's a verse from the Bible.
Yeah, which verse?
Don't worry, I'm not gonna quote. Like I told you, today we're not doing names. You see,
copyright.
Yeah, exactly. You see, but they said many are the plans of the man, but only God can make those plans prosper. You see, so that's what being a gospel artist has taught me, to live by faith and to know that I can plan things and they don't happen. Only when God wants those things to happen, He will make them happen. So my life is just a life of grace. It's a life of faith. I literally live by faith because, like you said, when I got into the industry, it was a big risk, uncalculated risk. But that's how God works. You see, God does not work with calculations. That's why they said 1,000 years is like a day to Him, and a day is like 1,000 years to Him. It means that He defies calculations. So that's what being a gospel artist has taught me. Now, I can't say I know when. For now, I am fully booked for the year, but fully booked. Yes, but they can still cancel. Yes, my life. There's nothing that I can say. I'm sure that my income is coming from where next week, next month. No. Yes, I have not signed a contract. I'm not employed by anyone anywhere. So that is faith. I'm living by faith.
Can you second the fact theory? You are one of the most famous guys Vonimba gospel vendor, like biggest gospel artist from Venda.
I don't know. You are saying it, so
no. Can you second that?
If you are saying it, I can't disagree with you.
Okay, second it.
No, I mean, you are the one saying it, so maybe I'm sure you've done your research, so I can't really disagree with that.
Yeah, that's massive. Being booked for a year. I mean, like for sure, you must be. I don't know. I'm trying to imagine, man. In terms of the ratings, for sure, you are now there where you wish to be back then.
Yeah, I think so. I think where I used to dream to be, I am almost there.
And up to so far, you don't have any aspirations to go and work like 9 to 8 to 5?
No, my prayer now to God is just for God to open doors for me, like to probably establish a proper business that obviously will ease the stress, financial stress. But 8 to 5,
Stress.
8 to 5. No, I don't see myself working for anyone.
Like, come
It's
on,
the only time.
stress.
The only time. Maybe the problem is when I started working.
Yeah.
I started working at the age of 18.
Yeah.
1920, and I was working as a cleaner.
Okay.
Because I wanted to finance my studies.
Okay.
So I think that job made me to hate to work for someone. Because as a cleaner is the most humble job, and you are the most abused person. You clean here, people come working as if you were doing nothing.
It was a retail or what kind of?
I was cleaning at the Barnyard Theatre in Alberton.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it was called the Bomber Theatre. So I used to be a cleaner there, and then after cleaning, check tickets at the door. After that, after the show, cleaning, taking bottles of liquors and all of them, throwing. That was my job for 2 years because I had to finance my studies. So I think that made me not to want to work for anyone. But it didn't make me lazy. It just made me to want to work harder for myself.
Only because you started in a hard way?
Probably, yeah, probably.
Oh,
yeah.
Okay. No, I get
But it was necessary because I think God was also teaching me humility because I was doing the most humble job.
And you know what they say, man, in everything, it's either you can learn or actually we have to learn in everything. Everything that God make us come across, we have to learn.
Definitely.
Okay, man, before we continue, I have some few questions from our family members.
Okay.
I want to play the voice note.
Okay.
Then you will be answering these questions.
Okay.
People are really fascinated about your life, as I was telling you earlier. Your life is very fascinating, Chief.
Okay.
Here's the first voice note.
Yeah.
Okay, nani kunya kudiwa hapa naona. Ila thanganyelo yanu na Rofhiwa ile Takie Rofhiwa. Ekathi ndo varaivona kana zo pela. Kana ngani onela ra zo pela. Zo pela ngami. Oto manani ndo kana story mana kunya kuita zwawe kunya kudimisa. Sanga batho bachwalwa.
Yeah, I think we can go to the next question because we've already answered this one.
Yeah, Mara, before we continue, do you sorry it has ended?
Yeah, but I think it's just how you look at life. But like I said, I've already answered that. So as long as we are both still alive, it has not ended.
When last did you have a talk with him actually?
The day before yesterday. Today is Friday. I spoke to him on Wednesday.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Okay, second question.
Ndiyabona kama paper kana kama digita sa digita la gala dina la EFF numbona ku perform naka jazz album ya EFF numbona chiko perform uya a perform ako sa artist kana ndi muteveli wa the whole la EFF kana
Usually I go differentiate Takie Rofhiwa.
Okay.
What he explained there is Rofhiwa.
Oh, you were not there?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Yeah. You are not part of EFF?
No, not that I know of.
Which political party are you supporting?
None yet.
None?
Yeah.
So you are good with the state of how our country is in right now?
I'm not, but I'm playing my part.
In what way?
I do a lot of community work.
Okay.
I do a lot of charity work. I do go and speak to matriculants and motivate them and pray for them. I do give people that cannot manage to buy themselves groceries during Christmas. I do give a lot of families groceries for them to have a proper Christmas also. And I do go and support the Takarani Children's Home.
That is Papa Tire's thing, or I'm confused.
Sorry?
The Takarani Children's Home is Papa Tire's home, or I'm confused.
The one in Jere.
I say Papa Tire, Mar.
Okay. So I do support that because we have the same name.
Oh, okay.
So if we are talking about the state of our country, I am playing my role personally. And I don't think my role is necessarily scream and be a politician, but it's just to be a good person and do what God has proposed me to do.
What I'm saying is it's important because next year we're going to elections.
Yeah.
And you have to vote for
I
changes.
will vote. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
I will vote.
That's what I'm asking. Which party are you voting for?
For now, I don't know what I will vote
You'll
for.
decide along the way.
Yeah, sometimes I just get there and I look at the ballot and vote.
Okay, next question.
And then apart from singing, I think he's a soldier. I'm not sure if it's correct, but then how do he manage being a soldier and singing on those concerts? Yeah, I'm not sure if it's a soldier or not, but I think I once heard on an interview, if I'm not mistaken, it's on a Nana that is called.
These people are not paying us. Hey, the show things are come Yeah, but you can continue. You can answer that.
No. That one I don't think is talking about me.
Okay.
I'm not a soldier.
Okay.
And I don't know any gospel artist who is a soldier. I don't know of any gospel artist who is a soldier.
Mara,
so I'm definitely, I've never even been a soldier.
Mara, do you see what I was talking about? I mean, when you walked in here, the way you were walking, it was like a soldier walk.
No, thank you. I'll take that as a compliment. Yes.
I'm trying to to play some other voice notes here. I'm struggling. Let me do this. Okay. Okay.
And then apart from
no, we've played this one.
Because relationship that relationship was goals.
This voice note. I don't know what's happening with my phone. Just bear with me. Okay.
But so yana kabundo personal udiwa uli oitea mini kabundo na meangosha because relationship that relationship was goals.
Before you continue, Taki,
but so yana kabundo
let me pause this. Before you continue, before you answer this, Orika Kamia Ngosha, if no officer zone, you did mention that you have two boys. It's Ngosha and Relosha. Am I correct?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Yeah, you can answer that.
Well, I don't think it would be advisable for me to answer that question.
Okay.
Because that question is a question for two people. So if I answer it alone, I wouldn't be doing justice to her. Because I'd rather let her be here also, then we answer it both of us so that you can hear my side and her side. Because right now, if I answer, it's just my side. Do you get what I'm saying? So, I don't think it's a question that I can answer based on the fact that the other person is not here.
Yeah.
So I wouldn't be doing justice to her.
Does it hurt you though, the fact you're not together anymore?
Sometimes.
Okay.
Yeah.
Do you miss her?
Yeah.
Okay. And what about your kids? Were they not affected mentally when you check?
No, because I think they were still young. So I think maybe it was a little bit easier for them when I think Gosha was probably around 3-4 years. So yeah, obviously it might when they grow up, but for now they are okay. I mean, I'm a present father. You see, I'm there. I see them almost every second day. So yeah.
We'll talk about that. Let me finish with the questions. Okay, we've played this.
Okay, my question to Takime, the first one is when and how did he discover his journey?
I think we've covered this.
Yeah.
Okay, let's pass.
Okay, does he have a wife and kids or some sort of side chicks?
We have covered this.
Yeah.
But then what you can answer, it's this last one. Because we didn't talk about that.
Yeah.
She asked if you have some side chicks.
Huh?
You didn't hear that, no?
No, I didn't hear that. Please play that again.
It's this one.
Okay, does he have a wife and kids or
But it said wife and kids.
Listen.
or some sort of side chicks?
What kind of question is that?
Oh, it's just a question.
What kind of question? Okay, do you expect me to answer that question? No, let's be serious. Do you expect, because I can answer it, I don't have a problem, but...
I mean, come on, you're single after all. It's not like you will get into trouble.
So you would want me to answer that question?
Because she asked, yes.
And whatever answer I tell you, you would believe me. You see, some questions, some questions are just meant not to be answered.
Sure, I will believe you.
No, but okay, if someone asks, do you have side chicks? And I have, do you think I'm gonna come here and say yes?
I guess it depends on the agreement between you and the side chick. if you were to ask me now, who is your girlfriend? If I had one, I was gonna tell you the name. But since I don't have anyone, I'm single.
Okay, so the question was, do I have a wife and kids? I do have kids.
Yes, you did mention
that. I do have kids. I think we covered that. And the next question was, do I have side chicks?
The question was, do you have side chicks?
Okay, yeah. But for me, it does not apply because I don't have a wife. So if I had a wife and maybe I had a side chick, then I would say, yeah, I have side chicks because I have a wife. But I don't even have a wife. So how can I have side chicks if I don't have a wife?
So even
exactly. Thank you, sir.
I get you.
Yes.
She should have asked Dori, do you have maybe tenders?
What is that? Language. Tenders. Well, I'm not a tender guy. There are people that are in the tendering business, but I've never really been a tenderpreneur.
No, not in terms of business. Tenders
in terms of what?
Situationships. I get this relationships.
Situationships. Okay, maybe the question should be, do I have a girlfriend?
Yes.
I've tried.
Okay.
But my schedule is very, very, very busy. And the last time I tried, they left me because I was busy.
They? How many were they?
No, I was not necessarily meaning they, but I was saying that, I'm sorry about my language. Someone left me. The last time I tried, someone left me because I didn't have time for them. Like, you see, we're traveling. I don't know how many times we've made an appointment for me to come here.
So we're supposed to shoot last year around your show.
Yes. Yeah. And every time I go to Limpopo, I would tell you I'm passing by, but something would just happen and I quickly move or quickly go. You see, so that's how my life is. I'm always on the road. I think I sleep at my house probably 2 days a week, maximum 3 days. And the rest of the days I'm out working. And even when I'm home, there are things that I'm doing, rehearsals, meetings, all of that, you see. So, I think time for now is not allowing me. I'm just focusing on working and also working to make sure that I support my kids and they have a comfortable life that I did not have when I was growing up. So that is my focus for now, and that is my priority.
Let me play the last voice note, then you can tell me more about that. This is my mom, by the way.
Yeah, I wanted to say, you see, this is very constructive.
She's my mom. What were you expecting?
No, this is very constructive, unlike the previous question.
Okay. Can you give us an a cappella before we continue?
Ooh, nanda ba, nanda ba nane yeso, nanda ba nane, oh yeah, ooh ya bafu. Now abafuna napone Yesu unandaba nabo direkana bakotangana na nyimele ifio na ifio nanda ba nandaba nane Yesu Unanda banane.
It's a beautiful one, man. That's a beautiful one, man. Out of the questions that people were asking, I would just like to add some few things there.
Yeah.
especially with regards to your relationship.
Yeah.
Yes, of course, it might be a very sensitive issue, but for people to get off this mindset in a conclusion about you and who you are and everything.
Yeah.
I don't know for how many years you were married to her. I think since 2015, right?
Okay.
It was 2015.
Okay.
No, I'm asking.
Yes.
Until then, when you decided, let's just split up.
Yeah, well, yeah, but it's fine. But we didn't decide that, but it's okay. Your question is?
Okay, my question was how did that impacted your life? Because of course you were used to having someone by your side.
Yeah.
Of course she was playing a role to who you are. She understood you. You did mention you've tried a relationship after that, but it didn't work because you're always busy.
Yeah.
How did that impacted your life?
Obviously, it has impacted my life in a big way. And I think maybe one thing that I can say is that I used to come back home to a family. I used to come back to a home. And now I come back to a house. So that's the difference now.
Or when you go back to your house and it's empty now?
I go back to a house. I used to go back to a home.
Oh.
Because a home is made up
of course.
A family.
Of course.
So when there's no family and it's just you, then it's a house.
Yeah, of course. Of course.
So that's the impact. But if there's a positivity out of that, I think it has just pushed me to work hard and to just focus on working.
In anyhow, did you feel like there was a burden that was lifted from your side?
Not at all.
Okay. And you never tried to mend things because of course you were not ready to let her go?
Yeah, I think maybe as my last question to this topic, I did try. I think I tried my best, and yeah.
You're always busy, as you said. You have a busy schedule. Your life is quite busy. Let's talk to our viewers there.
Yeah.
If they want to send CVs, what are the criteria?
CVs for? We're not hiring.
To fill the gap.
Which gap?
That your previous spouse left.
She was a wife.
Yeah, a wife, a spouse.
Oh, so you mean people that would want to be a wife?
Yes. No. To you, of course. Not just want to be a wife, but a wife to you.
Someone would want to be my wife.
Yeah, we're getting CVs for you.
Where can they send CVs?
Yes, and what are the criteria?
I think they can send CVs to her. I think she's the one who would know like what kind of wife I need, so they can start talking to her.
Mara, okay, besides that, what kind of a person would you like to have in future? Or do you have any aspirations to marry again?
Yeah, I think so.
Okay.
Yeah.
What kind of person would you like to have?
I think she knows better. I don't think I've ever asked myself that question.
Okay, I will speak on your behalf. Number one, he's very busy, so you must understand that.
Okay.
Number two, you must always know how to take care of him. Number three, he sleeps around 2 every day, so they must get used to that.
No. I sleep early. When I'm tired, I sleep around 10.
Oh, okay. Yeah. 10 is latest.
When I'm tired, yeah. But yeah, these days I'm mostly tired.
So the email is what? Info at?
I think they must just probably inbox or DM Gosha's mother. And that's it.
I get you, man. I have some few names here, industry names, of course, that I want us to talk about. Your friends, of course, people that I believe that they are your friends. I want you to tell me about the relationship between you two and how is your current relationship with them now. Number one, Dr. Benjamin Dube.
That's my mentor.
Okay.
And that's my father in the industry, and we have a very, very, very good relationship. Yeah.
Okay. How did you meet with him?
I met him in a couple of shows way back, and I would just appreciate him from a distance. But one day I had the heart to go and tell him that I love you and I would want you to be my father and my mentor in the industry, and he didn't hesitate to do that, and he is playing that role faithfully so in my life.
And that time when you met him, you were how old?
It's probably just 10, 11 years ago.
You were, I thought you wanted to say you were 10 years old.
Oh, no, not at all.
Okay.
Yeah.
Number two, Tsikomal.
Tsikomal, okay, now I have a mentor, so now I'm also mentoring others. So Tsikomal is my mentee.
Okay.
Yeah, so yeah, it's a very, I love his ministry. I loved his first album without knowing him. And I listened to it and I was very impressed by the quality and the songwriting that came out of him, especially from a vendor artist. For me, that was something that was like, you know what, this is mind-blowing. And I started being close to him, and I'm not sure if I'm the one who asked to mentor him or is the one who asked me, but I know that I was very much interested on mentoring him. So I could have approached him, but if he approached me, then I think it will still not be wrong.
You didn't. We did talk about Ropo Manyanga. Let's pass. Mbarabaridi.
Mbarabaridi, that's also like a younger brother.
Okay.
I knew him when he came to Joburg, and he was still studying, so he would just come and hang out with us when we were doing music and promotions. And he became a radio DJ, and now we needed him for radio. You see how life is a wheel. So those are some of the things that I've learned about life, that never look down on anyone.
Yeah.
Because you don't know where they will be tomorrow.
Yeah.
And that's why I'm here. You see, because I've made it a point that I don't look down on anyone, whether I know you or I don't know you. But if there's a vision, I can do my best to support that vision. You see, so Mbarabaridi now, you know, is one of the marketing gurus, especially when it comes to events and stuff. So we still work together when it comes to that. Yeah.
I get you. But then message to other young artists is that they must also get radio DJs in order to get airplay.
Not necessarily. And he was not necessarily just playing our music. Okay. Actually, he was not even a gospel DJ. So he was not playing gospel. But obviously he was in an influential space where he can be able to drop your name and they listen.
Do you consider these people as industry friends or normal people that you met through industry?
I wouldn't call them industry friends, because for me, even if I was no longer in the industry, I would still want to be friends with all of them because of their hearts, their personalities also.
Oh, okay, yeah. Okay. No, I get you, man. Yeah. Dr. Rebecca Malobe?
She's also, she's the queen of gospel. She's the mother of gospel, and I've had an opportunity to also do a song with her on her album. So for me, it was quite an honor also, and I look up to her also in a lot of things. So I can also put her under one of my mentors.
Beautiful, yeah. Beautiful, man. I think that's all. I just wanted to understand how this thing works, because when you're in a distance and you see industry people being together, it's very fascinating to know the kind of relationship that is there, and whatnot. But otherwise, what other things are you working on now? What are you busy with?
Right now I'm busy planning for my next live DVD recording.
Okay.
Which is gonna happen in Carnival City
this year,
in Johannesburg in 2024.
Okay.
On the 20th of April. And it is the first time I'm announcing this. I've never said it anywhere because it's something that I signed last night. Okay. Before I went to sleep last night, I signed the whole deal. Okay. So we are working on my new live DVD recording. We're working on new songs, and I'm excited about it, man. I want to make it like, if not the biggest live gospel DVD in South Africa.
That makes us lucky, man.
And you must be there. You must be there.
Of course.
Yeah,
if you send a formal invitation,
you must be there.
of course we'll come. Send an informational invitation.
Yeah, no, you must be there. You must. I'm not gonna send a formal invitation. I was not sent a formal invitation to come here. So I was WhatsApped. So I will WhatsApp you also to come. So, but yeah, you guys must come.
We'll definitely do that.
I would want you to experience that kind of a recording. It's gonna be groundbreaking.
We'll definitely be there, man. We'll definitely be there. And last, before we go to our IQ test, so at the end of every interview, this is the reason why I asked you if you are aware of the podcast.
Okay.
At the end of every interview, we did an IQ test of 5 questions. But before we go there, I would like to ask you, I would like to know this from you. Do you think you've made it into this industry or not? And why do you say so?
I've not made it because there are places where I go and they mention my name and people don't know me. So
this is Gauteng or Limpopo?
Sometimes in Limpopo. You see, so that makes me realize that I've not made it.
There are people who don't know you.
Yeah.
They're not serious about life.
I mean, even that vendor person.
Yeah.
That said I was singing at the EFF.
Yeah.
That person doesn't know me. Because it's Rofhiwa who was singing at the EFF.
Yeah.
So why did they say it's me? Because this Rofhiwa, this Take. So
maybe they love you too much.
It means that person doesn't know me. They're gonna say Takendo and I go on stage and he's gonna be shocked because he's gonna think that's not Take. Do you get what I'm saying?
Sure.
And then if they call Rofhiwa and they say Takendo, that guy will be excited because to him Rofhiwa is Take. So it means he doesn't know me.
Sure.
So it means that I've not made it.
I get you, man.
Yeah.
Let's do the IQ test. I promise you they're not going to be hard. No? Just some 5 questions.
Okay.
First question. What is the opposite of now?
Then.
Okay. That's correct. That's correct. KZN is found in which province?
That's a province by itself, but unless if you just want to mention the whole name, which is KwaZulu-Natal.
Yeah, that's correct. That's correct. We have a toll gate at Musina.
Yeah.
Do you know it? We're not going to Musina. Have you ever been there, actually?
I've been to Musina.
There's a toll gate.
Yeah. No,
I need the name of that toll gate.
I don't know that. Do you know it? My road manager is here, so he must know. He's the one who, maybe when we passed there, I was sleeping.
Oh, he's your road manager?
Yes, so he must know. But yeah, anyways, I'm sorry. That one, I forgot the name. Yeah. If I knew the name, I forgot it.
It's Boabab Tollgate. Boabab Tollgate.
Yeah, that's true. Because there's a lot of Boabab trees there.
Yes. That's correct. That's correct. Yeah. The current Reserve Bank governor?
Eish! Anondia. Le arfu. Arfu. Anerjo rofa raboti tombo we arfu. Arfu.
It's Lisija Hanya.
How will I know that name? That is fine.
Mara, you deal with money now and then.
Yeah, it's true. Marati nabo mandele la charity name.
Ina mandela mara.
It's like I about it tombo when, so it was easier. So now we don't know, so that is fine. No, I got that one wrong.
I get you, man. Give me 5 municipalities that are found in Vembe district.
There's Vembe.
Okay. There's what?
Vembe.
Oh, yes. There's
Thulamela.
Yes. Wait. There's Vembe? Vembe municipality?
Okay. Which ones are you asking for?
Okay, Thulamela is correct, yes.
Okay, there's Thulamela. There's Makhado. There is Mutare.
Oh, there's not there anymore, yes. Which one is a municipality actually? Thulamela?
Makhado.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Vuane ni waraga Thulamela. Makhado. Collins Shaban. Yeah, there's the other one. Collins Shaban. Elimu. Elimu, man.
I just gave you a
Elimu.
hint not so
You were my God.
There was a hint not so long.
I didn't hear it.
Musina.
Oh, Musina. Yes. Okay, so ndo ngana taro.
It's something.
Yeah, well, it's something.
It's something.
Something, yeah.
Takindo, thank you very much, man, for honoring the invitation. I really appreciate it. One last thing that maybe you want to tell our viewers that maybe I didn't ask you.
No, I think you asked me everything, but I just want to thank them for the support that they've shown me over the years. And I thank them just for the love that they show me and for accepting me and not really getting into my personal space. Thank you so much for respecting that. Focused.
How easy is that actually for you or near people and people not ask you about your personal life?
Because I think it also comes from me. I've learned to keep my personal life very personal.
They should know you for gospel music.
Yeah, and I think people do respect that, and I appreciate that about people also. Respect.
You did mention, of course, you're going to Venda now.
Yeah.
You're always busy, as you said. Yeah. How is your day structured like? If you are in Gauteng?
If I'm in Gauteng, I'd wake up, probably have 2 or 3 business meetings. From there...
That's every day?
Almost every day, yeah.
Okay.
There could be a rehearsal. After rehearsal, then go see my kids. After that, then I'm home, sleep. Once it's weekend, we are on the road. Friday, like we're on the road today. Tomorrow we have got gigs in Gauteng. Sunday we've got gigs in Mpumalanga, and we are back on Monday. So most of my weekends I'm out on Thursday or Friday and back on Mondays. So that's how my life is structured.
And what do you do in your spare time?
Do I even have spare time? Like people ask me that question and I don't know how to answer it. What do I do on my spare time? I think do I have a spare time?
Do you drink?
Yeah.
Like alcohol?
Oh, no. But you just said, do I drink?
No, alcohol.
Alcohol, no.
Okay. Yeah, I'm sure it must be very much easy for you since you don't consume alcohol because your body is always right.
What happens when you consume alcohol?
No, they say you get drunk and you get tired so quick. I'm not sure. I don't also drink.
You also don't consume. Is it wrong to drink alcohol?
No, I'm not saying it's wrong. But I'm just saying, as an artist or as a musician, it's easy for you or it's only active because you're not always drunk and whatsoever. Yeah. I'm not saying we're drinking alcohol, it's wrong. No.
Also for me, I wouldn't want us to judge other people that drink. Yeah. I think it's just a matter of how you drink, where and why. But I wouldn't say that there's anything wrong with that. And for me also, it was just a personal decision. It's got nothing to do with whether it's wrong or right. It's just probably me I don't like the smell of alcohol. And I don't want to wake up and come here and you're interviewing me and I'm smelling alcohol. You see, so those are just the few things that I'm careful about.
And even smoking you don't?
No, I tried. When I was growing up, I tried these things, man.
As a little boy, of course.
I tried these things, smoking, and I coughed the whole day. So I'm like, you know what? I don't know why people smoke. I'm not going to smoke. You see, I tried to drink and alcohol burned my chest. I don't know. And, drinking, I tried when I was in Venda, but I think it was beer. So it smelled bad. You see, but it really burned my chest. But it just smelled bad. So I'm like, you know what, I don't drink beer.
This is not for me.
So when I was in Joburg and I was working there at the theater, then I think I tried Savannah.
Oh, that's when you were cleaning the bottles and whatnot?
Yeah, I tried Savannah and I also didn't like the smell. You see. And then I forgot what it was because I had a friend who was working there who used to drink. Yeah. And he gave me something and I drank and it burned my chest. Then I'm like, I know I'm fine with alcohol.
I will be fine with juice and just tea.
I don't even drink juice. I drink tea.
Not at all?
No, these things, for me, they're just not healthy. Even 100% juice is the one that you squeeze, freshly squeezed. But anything that you buy from the shop that was on the shelf, then you know it's no longer 100%. So I'm just trying to stay a little bit healthy, just trying to do my part. But obviously, my life is on God's hands, but I'm just trying to do my part. So I drink a lot of tea and water and tonic water.
Tell me something. How do you feel when people always see you guys as, I mean, we were gospel, as saint people? Like, they don't expect you to do bad things. They always expect you to do right things. How does that make you feel? Because I'm sure you have get a lot of comments or don't you drink, whatnot. Yeah.
Now, I just feel like it's just stereotypes. It's how we were brought up. When we look at pastors, when we look at gospel musicians, we think they are probably mini Jesuses. But I think,
mini Jesuses.
yeah, like you said, people think we are holy and all of that. But we are living on earth. We face the same challenges. When I get out of here, it's the same sun that will be on us. We breathe the same air. We face the same challenges. So there's nothing special about me. The only special thing about me is just the calling and the gift that God has given me. But I'm as normal as everyone else. If you have a certain challenge, I might be going through the same challenge. You don't know. Until we are at a space where you can get to know me, you might realize that, oh, this guy is just as normal as I am.
Yeah, but I'm sure you don't have much challenges because I'm here that I can do, for heaven's sake.
No, I do have a lot of challenges, obviously. But you see, I think people have to learn and understand that even pastors are human beings.
You see, when I look at you, I look at you as that person, and they have nice life problems.
I don't know how. I don't know what is that, but
waking up and having a problem to choose, or which car am I using today? That's nice life problems.
No, man, but life is not all about cars.
I'm just making an example.
Yeah, I don't know.
Otherwise, thank you very much for honoring the invitation, and all the best on your music. Next year, when you do your show, we are there.
Thank you so much.
From myself and the rest of Masters Podcast team, Naradzava Twater, Mushad. MURN Ice. Drink it cold.